Hare Krishna. Today we are reading from Sri Vrajamandala Parikrama, Vrindavana, the magnificence of Sri Vrindavana. Sri Vrindavana is not merely a sacred place, Tirtha, but is Bhagavan's own abode or his own home. There is no exaggeration to say that Vrindavana is Sri Krishna's form, Swarupa, because Krishna and his abode are non-different. According to the Puranas, Devarishi Narada was once singing the glories of Sri Hare on his veena when he reached Prayaga. This Prayaga is Tirtha Raja, or the king of all sacred places. Prayaga welcomed him with great honor and narrated the story of how he became Tirtha Raja. Sri Narada said, "The Supreme Lord has given you the post of Tirtha Raja, but I have some doubt in this regard. Does Vrindavana ever come to make offerings to you like the other Tirthas?" Tirtha Raja replied, "No." Sri Narada asked, "Then what kind of Tirtha Raja are you?" This statement pierced the heart of Tirtha Raja, but he understood it to be true. How then am I Tirtha Raja, he wondered. Thinking in this way, he went to the Supreme Lord. Seeing Tirtha Raja approaching, Bhagavan honored him appropriately and asked him why he had come. Tirtha Raja humbly replied, "Prabhu, you have appointed me as Tirtha Raja, but the Tirtha of Vrindavana never comes to make any offering to me. How can it be that I am Tirtha Raja? If a small Tirtha like Vrindavana does not accept my jurisdiction, then it is not at all appropriate for me to hold the title of Tirtha Raja." Upon hearing the statements of Prayaga Raja, Bhagavan became silent for a moment. His eyes brimmed with tears as he remembered Vraja, cow grazing with his sakhas, the affection of Nanda Baba and Mother Yashoda, his beloved Kishori Sri Radha, the gopis, and his rasa dance with them. These memories appeared in his heart along with many others from Vraja. Bhagavan's heart melted. After composing himself a little, he spoke very gravely. "Tirtha Raja, it is true that I have appointed you the king of all Tirthas, but I have not made you the king of my own home, Sri Vrindavana. The land of Vrindavana is not only my home, but is the supreme place of my beloved Sri Radha's pastimes. She is indeed the mistress, Adipati, and sovereign Ishwari there. She is truly Vrindavaneshwari, the queen of Vrindavana. I also reside there eternally. Your Tirtha Raja, no doubt, but Vrindavana is not merely a Tirtha. You too can worship and serve Vrindavana in some way." Sri Narada has glorified Sri Vrindavana not only here but also to Bhakti Devi in Srimad Bhagavad Mahatmya 1.61 from Padma Purana. "Vrindavanasya samyogat punaswam taruni nava dhanyam vrindavanam tena bhaktir nrityati yatra cha." O Devi, by coming to Vrindavana, you have again become a fresh young woman. Thus, this Vrindavana Dhama, where bhakti is dancing everywhere, is blessed. The glories of Sri Vrindavana are also mentioned in the Mathura Khanda of the Skanda Purana and in the Adi Varaha Purana. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sri Vrindavana. It has already been mentioned that when Sri Krishna's pastimes became unmanifest, nearly all the pastime places in Vraja disappeared. Vrindavana, along with its place of rasa and Vamshivata, became dense forest and disappeared from sight. After some years, Sri Vajranabha Maharaja recovered the various pastime places of Vraja with the help of Shandilya Rishi, Bhaguri Rishi, and others. They did this by establishing temples, lakes, ponds, and so forth. About 4,500 years later, however, these places had again vanished. It was then that Sri Krishna appeared in this world as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, immersed in the sentiment of Srimati Radhika. He re-established the lost pastime places of Sri Vrindavana and Vrajamandala both directly by doing this himself and indirectly through Sri Rupa, Sri Sanatana and other associates. The whole universe, especially the community of Vaishnavas, will eternally remain indebted to these personalities for this outstanding work. If they had not descended to this earth, who would now know about the sweetness of Vrindavana and who would be able to enter that sweetness? If Gauranga Deva had not come, then who would have described the glories of Srimati Radhika and the topmost limit of Prema Rasa? Narahari Dasa sings with great feeling, Yadi Gauranga Nahito Tabe ki hoito Kemona Dharita De. Radhara Mahima Prema Rasa Sima Jagate Janato Ke Madhura Vrinda Vipina Madhuri Pravesha Chaturi Sar Baraja Yuvati Bhavera Bhakti Sakati Hoito Kar. If Sriman Gauranga Mahaprabhu had not appeared, then what would have become of us? How could have we tolerated living in this universe? Who would have ever come to know about the glories of Srimati Radhika and the topmost limit of Prema Rasa? If Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had not come, who would have had the intelligence to join the sweet Madhura Rasa of Sri Radha Krishna's pastimes in Vrindavana? Who else but Mahaprabhu could have bestowed the power to enter the Vrajaramani's loving mood of service to the youthful divine couple? Upon the direct order of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gaudiya Vaishnava Acharyas re-established the pastime places of Vraja. Taking the help of various scriptures, Sri Lokanath Goswami, Sri Bhugarbha Goswami, Sri Sanatana Goswami, Sri Rupa Goswami, Sri Gopala Bhatta Goswami, Sri Raghunatha Bhatta Goswami, Sri Raghunath Das Goswami, Sri Jiva Goswami and others rediscovered these places through their untiring endeavors. Thank you. Hare Krishna.